Hi everyone. I thought I'd pass a little something on to everyone, especially if you had a look at my videos of the exercises. I've put out two lots of exercises in the past. It's a few years ago now, and one was basic exercises, and then the other lot is under the title of Things Have Gone Wrong. I don't actually advertise for any of my stuff on YouTube. But I thought I just want to share this one with you just to stress the importance of actually being fit, not just to be able to sit on the horse, but in case any stuff happens. Because riding does make you very stiff. A lot of my exercises are actually geared towards keeping you a little bit more mobile, a little bit more flexible. And I just wanted to show you my arm, and I don't know how well this comes across. Let me just see that I get the light on it. You can see a massive bruise here. It's actually fading already. The bruise was caused about a week ago. Today is Friday. It was Saturday last week. It happened because I was riding in the woods with a friend. She was leading the way. Her horse is a little bit smaller than mine, so it fits under tree branches that my horse just about fit under, but not with me on its back. So we were riding bent forward. I was basically lying on my horse's neck, really, really low down, and to avoid branches. And I didn't dare to look up because I thought as soon as I look up, I get walloped in the face by branches that are hanging down. So I didn't know where I was going. I was totally relying on my horse, which was fine. She was good. And suddenly I felt pressure on my chest as I was lying forward, and I got lifted up as my horse walked on. And I realised it was not a thick, but obviously a fairly long branch, strong enough to lift me up, but I don't think it would have been strong enough to hold me if I had been totally scraped off the horse. And this was going to happen. The next thing I noticed was this intense pain on my arm because another branch grabbed my arm and was holding onto my arm. So my horse moves forward. I'm kind of gradually being pushed back, and I thought, shit, I'm going to be scraped off my horse here like you scrape a turd off the sole of your shoe. So I quickly thought, what can I do? And the only way was like a limbo dancer leans back to get under the pole. I had to actually lie back on my horse's back to let that branch go over me. At the same time, the other branch was still holding onto my arm, and this bruise actually came about through two layers of long sleeve t-shirt and fleece, and another layer of coat. So I don't think what would have happened to my arm if I hadn't worn all that. I also got some scrapes on the back of my hand, where smaller branches scratched me. I didn't wear gloves at the time, so a lot of the time I actually do wear gloves, even in the summer, just to protect my hands really from the sun, not so much even from branches, because usually that doesn't come into it. But I was debating, should I wear gloves or not, so I didn't. Thankfully, this is not a huge injury, but it was painful all the same. And I just want to stress for you the importance of being fit. If I had not been flexible enough to do this maneuver, I don't know where I would be today, because obviously I would have been scraped off my horse, and the branch wouldn't have held me. I couldn't have let myself down gradually. I think it would have snapped because it wasn't that thick. And so you have to be flexible and movable, even if the riding itself doesn't require it. But even for general life, and I've said that before, for general life, you want to be flexible and movable, because ultimately that's what keeps you out of a care home, or keeps you independent when you're old. You know, never mind cardiovascular fitness. Ultimately, flexibility, to be able to reach, to get dressed, to get washed, is the thing that you want. So basically, this is what kind of saved me in this incident, that I was able to lie back on my horse's bottom and come up again. So please, guys, for your own safety, take this to heart and do the exercises that I suggest. And they're on my channel, and they're under exercises for riders. So hopefully this ugly bruise, it looks like I'm rotting away here, will make you aware of stuff. Thank you.